Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nikki. I'm a stay-at-home mom and I post new recipe videos right here on my channel every week. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and click that subscribe button, and at the end of the video, if you liked it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. So if you guys are anything like me, you have literally been obsessed with this brown sugar shaken oat milk espresso. Like whoa. My husband brought it home for me one day and my taste buds went into overdrive, and then every single morning after that, just end of story. That's the only thing that I want. Actually, no, correction. I need it in the morning. And I will tell you, you're gonna enjoy how quick and easy this is to put together, and your wallet is gonna thank you for saving those $5-6 on a coffee every morning. So what you're gonna need for this recipe, it's very, very simple, very few ingredients, and it's super quick and easy to throw together. All you need is a cocktail shaker. If you don't have a cocktail shaker, go ahead and use a bottle, a mason jar, just anything with a lid that you can shake in. You're going to need some cinnamon powder, some oat milk. This is the one that Starbucks uses. They use the Oatly one, and I buy the full-fat one because I just love the creaminess of it, and it is just, oh, so good. But if you don't have this one, you can go ahead and use any oat milk that you have on hand. Now, some people add in a little splash of vanilla extract. I personally don't, but you can go ahead and add that if you'd like as well. And of course, you need coffee. So what Starbucks uses is their Blonde Roast Espresso. I know that if you have an espresso machine, they do sell the pods. However, I have a Keurig, so I found this Blonde Roast Veranda Blend for my K-Cup, and I found it to be almost an exact dupe for the Starbucks drink. If you don't have an espresso or you don't have a Keurig machine and you still want to try to make this at home, you can go ahead and brew just some Cuban coffee in an Italian coffee maker. Whatever you have on hand, just make sure that you try to get like a shot of espresso, because that is the amount that you need. And then our sweetener for this drink is going to be a brown sugar syrup that we're going to throw together ourselves, and it is extremely easy to put together. The best part about this is that you can just pop it in a bottle and store it in your fridge to have on hand whenever you need it. And for the syrup, you're only going to need a cup of dark brown sugar. If you have light brown sugar, it works as well. However, I recommend the dark brown sugar because I do think there is a more intense brown sugar flavor, and you're just going to need equal parts water. So if you want to make a little less, you can go ahead and use half a cup of dark brown sugar and you can use half a cup of water. Just make sure that the sugar and the water are equal parts. Boom, simple syrup. All right, so without further ado, let's start making our coffee. So the first thing we're going to do is start making our brown sugar simple syrup, and this is very, very easy. Like I said, you can make a big batch of it ahead of time and just store it. All you're going to need is a small saucepan just like this, and you're going to set your heat to about a medium-high heat. You're going to add in your brown sugar and your water, and you're going to give this a whisk. And what we're going to do is bring this up to a boil. Once it comes up to a boil, we're going to lower our heat to a medium-low, and we're going to let this simmer for about 5 minutes. So once your mixture comes to a boil, it is very important that you do lower the heat. If you see that your mixture starts thickening for whatever reason, go ahead and take it off of the heat. You don't want this to be a super thick syrup like pancake syrup. You do want it to be a little bit on the watery side so that you can add the 2 pumps as they would in Starbucks. So think about those syrups that you buy in the store with the pumps on them. That kind of consistency. You don't want this to be thick like any pancake syrup or corn syrup or anything like that. Do keep in mind that as this cools, it will thicken up slightly, so don't let this thicken up too much over the heat. I would say anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes simmer time, and then that's it. You just take it off of the heat. Once your syrup is done, go ahead and turn your heat off and carefully, very carefully, transfer this to a measuring cup. I just do this because it's a lot easier for me to pour into the bottles that I'm going to keep in my fridge. So what I do is I just pour it into the measuring cup that has a spout, and then right from there I just go and pour it straight into these bottles. Now these bottles, if you watched my celery juice video, which was my last video that I posted, I did link these bottles on the bottom. I got them on Amazon. I'll go ahead and leave them in the description box below if you guys want to check them out. I love them. I love these bottles. But anyway, all I do is I carefully pour this into the bottles, and you don't want to use this at this point. You do want to let it cool completely before you add it to your coffee. So the syrup that you will see me using is one that I already have on hand that is fully cooled. So like I said, I am brewing my K-Cup in my Keurig. If you don't have a Keurig, go ahead and use any other espresso that you have on hand. All I'm going to do is add in my K-Cup, it's the Veranda blend, and I'm just going to set it to make a shot of coffee. And now comes the fun part. Let's put together our coffee. So I'm going to take my cocktail shaker. Again, if you don't have a cocktail shaker, go ahead and use a bottle. Go ahead and use a mason jar, anything that you can shake some liquid in with ice. And then I'm going to go ahead and add 2 pumps of this brown sugar syrup. So I just eyeball it and I do 1 and 2. Of course, you're making it at home. You can tweak this to your liking. You can add more or less. But for me, this is a perfect balance of sweetness. It's not too sweet, but the brown sugar flavor definitely comes through. Next, we're going to go ahead and add our freshly brewed espresso straight to the shaker with the syrup. And then we're going to top that with some ice cubes. And on top of the ice cubes, I'm going to add my ground cinnamon. Then go ahead and pop your top on and give it a good shake. And when you open it up, you're going to find that some foam has formed over the top, and it's just, oh, it's that added touch. It's so good. Go ahead and pour this into the glass that you're going to have it in. If you're making it in a mason jar, you can literally just keep it straight in the jar, but I didn't want to drink it out of the cocktail shaker. And then all you're going to do is give your oat milk a good shake. And then I set up the camera for you guys so you can get that view of the milk mixing with the coffee. I'm sorry I don't have a fully clear glass for the full effect, but you know, hey, I tried, did the best I could. So go ahead and add just a splash of oat milk. It depends how light you like your coffee. You can add more, you can add less. This was just perfect for me. Go ahead and give it a mix, top it, sip, and enjoy. Guys, this is so good. I do hope you give this recipe a try. If you do, don't forget to let me know in the comments below. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and click that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you totally should. I'm going to leave it right here so you can check me out there. Guys, once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of your support. We are growing. I am so happy and I am so humbled, so grateful for all of your support and all of the love you guys show me. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!